Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and we're back with Season 7, Episode 25 of Adventure Time. Last we saw, we got the Hall of Egress, and I still don't know exactly what happened. We had Finn go on an adventure with Jake, as we do. It's Adventure Time, and there is a temple on a mountain. They make a point to point out the mystery train, or the dungeon train, was going around. And then they were talking about that's where they were, where the Flame Princess and him had like a battle, or they were there in Flambeau, and they get to the temple entrance of Egress. Finn gets locked in, goes to the door. He has to close his eyes. He lives a whole year's worth of lives. I mean, like, I still don't know exactly. I said I'm running through this season 7 episodes in a row, so I haven't had the ability to talk to anybody, and I like to do that sometimes. Every now and then, I'll just run with like 6 or 7. I did it last for the Marceline arc. As soon as I found out Marceline had like an arc with 8 episodes, I was like, all right, I'm going to do all 8 in a row. And then since then, I've been doing 2 at a time. This is the first time I've done another run like this, and sometimes it's better that way because I have no outside information. I'm literally doing what you would have done had you been watching it live for the first time. You guys could redirect me in certain ways, and a lot of times people do without meaning to. They'll be like, don't even go down that road because of this, and I'll be like, I would have probably been going down that road for seasons, and yes, it would probably be a big waste of time, but you'd also probably get some insane crazy storylines that would never be told because I would be going off on a tangent. Like right now, everything I'm saying about the Temple of Egress or whatever, I don't even know if it's called the Temple. I think it's called the Temple of Egress, the Hall of Egress. Either way, I don't know what is real and what is not. Finn closes his eyes for an eternity and then finds the temple in another location where his eyes are closed. And then when he gets through, he climbs back out. And now he's swinging Jake around. And we ended it on him swinging Jake around. So we don't exactly know what is going on. The only thing is with this show, I know we're just going to jump back in and it's going to be like Jake and Finn going on an adventure. We might not even get them, but I'm assuming we will because there's only 2 episodes left in this season. I did go ahead and look. There are 10 seasons. The last 2 seasons have as many episodes as the 8th combined. Literally exactly to the numbers. Season 9 and 10 have 27 episodes combined, and season 8 has 27 episodes itself. So after this, guys, after I do this 2-part finale, 54 episodes left in total, 3 seasons left, and then Distant Lands. So we still got some watching to do. 54 episodes. I do 1 a week. I mean, that's a year alone on YouTube, but on Patreon, we do 2 a week. I mean, guys, by the end of this year, by the end of next year, because it's New Year's in 3 days. In 3 days is New Year's Eve. I'm talking a lot this episode, but in 3 days is New Year's Eve. And I feel like by this time next year, I'll have been finished with Adventure Time. That's crazy. But you guys want to be way ahead, full on edited reactions of this and other shows I do. Patreon link at the end. If you're seeing it on YouTube, we are done and full with the entire series. Seasons ahead on other shows and hundreds of exclusives only on Patreon. Link at the end. If not, Season 7, Episode 25, Adventure Time.
Nemo, I've been playing this 72 hours.
I cannot talk and run this game at the same time.
I live again! My name is Jake, and I love my life.
I love it.
Catching up with Marge and after WE.
Marge is in a coma and she might not wake up.
Take a little nappy in my blanket cocoon.
My God, so much is being thrown at me.
Really early, later in the field at night, I thought I saw death and some other stuff.
What is happening? Is this like a musical?
Song, Jake.
I think I'm ready to hole up and go round 2 on Age of Grinders.
Finn's been hanging with a new lady.
Meow from the future!
Nobody knows. Finn's been keeping this on the Super DL.
Oh yeah, I get it.
Okay, just don't blow up his spot.
I won't! Whoop.
What the hell's that?
Hey, Jake.
Oh, hey, Science Cat.
Hey, are you gonna find out who Finn's girlfriend is? Let me know the dirt when you find out.
I won't!
Where did we go into? I'm so
What's
confused,
that?
Beer.
Sounds like a flute.
Finn is busting one out. I saw the title, guys. I like froze. I thought it was Flute something.
Stop.
Dude. I'm sorry, man.
That's so sweet, Jake. I love you, man.
Okay, I'm okay.
But dude, me and Huntress Wizard weren't together. It went down like this.
Reminds me so much of Zelda with the sword and the flute.
How are you playing like that? Tell me or I'll put this up your nose.
I'm especially agile when I'm nude, so good luck. I'll let my grass hand do whatever it wants. which is usually
Got the
sort of
grass
shredded
hand
and
back.
busy. She thinks my grass arm flute playing can summon the spirit of the forest.
Who's that? Her ex-boyfriend?
I guess they used to hang out, but maybe in some kind of mentor-student capacity.
Finn, that's not why you're here.
That's why I'm here.
I don't know though. Finn, like, I mean, if he is there, he's not expressing it.
We should make you a better one from a magical tusk.
I'm also here.
Why don't you guys crash at my place tonight? Bathroom. I got a console if you get bored.
Yes!
It was a gift.
A
Night,
tree
boys.
is growing through the monitor. Look at this. Her clothes are. I wish I could fall
Dude, I
asleep
think I
that quick.
figured it out.
Jesus.
You can't summon the spirit
Little
of
old
the forest
Jake.
'cause you got a crush on HW.
Oh my god, she turns into a tray when she sleeps.
When you wake up, you'll be immune to the boar's electrical attacks.
Blah. I've had plenty of weird dreams before. Okay.
Welcome. I am the spirit of the forest. Did you know that a wolf's eyes are on the front of its head?
Fella, I don't want to have a science talk right now.
Huntress Wizard only sees eyes on the prize. Now, why did you really need to see me?
Can you make me immune to electricity? Whoa.
Now, plunge that into your heart.
And this'll give me immunity to electricity?
Is it a coincidence that he's the same shape as the
Help hunt this
snowman, Hall of Egress?
Yeah, feels fine.
So all that was just so he could become immune.
Magic dog.
Oh my god, it looks like a freaking. It looks like a giant rain cloud, and it. Beautiful. Immune.
You're coming fast.
Oh.
That was a lot, and especially since they could have just asked, but we made a flute.
You can stop. He's not coming.
Do
Why
it.
don't you two try playing together?
Are they gonna hit it off, or is it actually gonna work? Oh, it did work.
How's it been going?
I've been talking to a lot of twigs.
I still can't tell if you guys dated.
Finn, who was your flute spell for?
I was just gonna keep playing this flute song about my secret feelings.
Hard meat, don't get eat.
Finn gets with everybody, man.
My flute spell was for you too. But exceptional beasts like us cannot fall in love.
Take it easy, Huntress Wizard.
Fighting
It's all about
RPG
patience.
like
Treat
Final
each
Fantasy.
cooling
Oh, snap.
Woo!
What a bad and boring game.
Sorry it didn't work out with
What a
Huntress.
bad
Wizard.
and boring
She just needs
game.
time.
Attracting forces come and go, man.
Great episode, guys. I feel like that is for a reason. We get back to the Huntress Wizard, and out of nowhere, Finn is being. The beginning was interesting, guys. I got to go back to the beginning. This time I'm going to start in reverse from what I usually do. Usually I start at the end. In the beginning, Jake is singing this whole song about like everything that's going on. There is a scientist cat outside. They're talking about all this bizarre, weird stuff, leading me to believe with the way the last episode ended with Jake getting spun around by Finn and us not really knowing where the hell we are or who we're with. I'm thinking like, are we in another world where Science Cat is like a thing? I don't remember Science Cat. If we did see him, it wasn't enough for me to be like, that's normal for him to be outside. And then everyone knows that Finn's sort of like seeing this girl and Jake doesn't know. And Jake even said, how do I not know this? I just feel like things are weird, but the show is weird. So it could just be the show being the show, or it could be like, hey, how didn't you notice this is going on? It's weird. It's one of those things where I feel like you should definitely notice it, but in this show, it could just be for the sake of being weird. I don't know. All I know is we have the Huntress Wizard kiss Finn at the end. Everyone that Finn unites with that's a girl, they're usually like the highest of the high. They're usually princesses or wizards or flame princess. I mean, and Finn gets with all of them. They all are drawn to him. Maybe it's because he is a nice guy and he is super powerful and he is probably potentially going to save the world or did already, or I don't even know how that all is working, but Huntress Wizard's in it, and we go through this whole thing to get a tusk from this lightning boar who looks like a giant black cloud, and we play the flute and this guy appears, and I thought it was hilarious because the whole time I'm like, I don't remember this enough to know what's going on. Is this dude like her ex-boyfriend or something? Because they don't look like they match at all. And then Jake even says like, I don't even remember. Are you guys together? Like, I still don't know. And I didn't know. And I'm thinking the exact same thing when Jake said it. Perfectly planned. But at the end, she stays. But she's like, I can't, right? Like, I don't know. Like it's your common thing where we're way too important that we can't settle down. Because one, you have weaknesses now. Now you get married, you have kids, you have a wife, you have kids, you have weaknesses, people could push on those weaknesses and use them against you. Like the Lich could kidnap your wife and kids and now you're done. The worst thing, that's why guys like James Bond and stuff never settle down. They usually always have it used against them in every situation. So I totally get what she says at the end. She's 100% right. And Jake says, who's right, me or her? They do their thing. We got one episode left. I'm just going to jump in. I want to see how they end it all. I thought this might be like a huge cliffhanger type episode. They're just playing video games and they're playing this old school video game that looks like Final Fantasy or something, like the whole battle style RPG system. They're like, yeah, horrible game, but we had fun. And even the Huntress Wizard, did they... I didn't see what they were playing it on. I was so caught up in everything going on. I'm trying to think. I don't remember what they're playing it on. Did they steal her console? Because she had a newer generation video game console hooked to a shattered monitor. I got to jump into the finale. You guys want to be way ahead, full on edited reactions of this and other shows, I do Patreon link in front of me. If you're seeing it on YouTube, we are done in full with this entire series. Seasons ahead on other shows and hundreds of exclusives only on Patreon, link in front. If not, comments down below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.